Yeah, they are good. They're always a good team. I think as much as anything, their coaching staff, Coach Phillips, and both sides of the ball. You think about it. 2 years ago, they were in the playoffs. We were fortunate to beat them in the playoffs, and then last year they're in the playoffs and win, and they go to the championship game even and end up losing to Birmingham. But so they do a really good job, and. So anyway, we'll have to play a really good game and, and be smart, taking care of the football and those kind of things to have a chance to win.
Yes, and I know that you, in the XFL, you actually won the championship, not getting off to a great start. How imperative is it for the Renegades this time with the UFL to get off to a great start?
Yeah, it would really help. Obviously, anytime you get off to a fast start, you gain some momentum. So it would be a big deal to start that way. In fact, 4 of our first 5 games are here at home. So we need to play well and take advantage of that.
And the heartbeat of the team, how excited are the players to get back on the field and start playing football?
Yeah, they're all excited. That's why they're here. These guys love playing football. And, it's one thing watching them play, not just our team, but watching it across the league. The effort is so good, and you could tell the passion, how much they love playing when you watch how hard they play. And a bunch of talented guys playing hard. It's fun to watch.
And lastly, is the Stallions, in your opinion, still the team to beat this season coming up?
Well, coming into the year for sure. I mean, they won the league a year ago, so they're definitely the team that should be favored.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate you.
Hey, Coach, I appreciate you taking the time today to speak with us. I want to talk a little bit about Davion Smith returning to the team. Obviously, late last week. Was that kind of the plan coming into training camp that he would join late, or did it just kind of work out where he joined at the last second there?
Yeah, it just worked out that way.
Coaching staff, you saw a couple of changes this year, and then kind of one that came out of nowhere as camp came in. Chris Woods ends up taking the Ohio gig. What's it been like with the linebackers and working with Tommy Thigpen in there?
It's been seamless. Tommy Thigpen has worked with Marvin Sanders before, so he understands the defense that we're running and calling. And I was happy for Chris Woods. I worked with him, back at Oklahoma, and was going to come with me, but got an opportunity at Ohio U, a really good program, and I was happy for him.
And then looking ahead to this weekend, like you already covered a little bit, San Antonio is a good team with a really good defense. What are some of the things you think you have to do offensively to get off to a fast start?
Yeah, definitely. They'll be the one of the best, if not the best, front 7 defensively that that we'll play probably all year. So. We've got to be really good taking care of the football. Third down conversions are huge. And then red zone efficiency, making sure we score not just field goals, but you got to be able to get the ball in the end zone, whether it be red zone and or the extra points. Whether you're going for 1, 2, or 3, those are important plays. No, there'll be some, some plays with Holton as well. To some degree, he doesn't run like, Lindsey Scott. I love Lindsey. He's not here right now, so out of sight, out of mind. But Holton has. He may not be as quick and elusive as Lindsey, but he's a little stronger and more powerful. So there'll be some of that through the year.
Right on. And then final question for me: are there any players on your roster that may not have gotten much attention yet that you think will really have big seasons this year for you?
I don't know that. Probably the one would be our running back, Kalen Ballage. KB is a running back that has great size and really great speed to go with it. So we're hoping he really shows up. All right, thank you.
Any other questions for Bob?
Hola, Bianca.
Oh, Oscar, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, gracias. A couple of questions for Coach. Coach, hello, nice to see you again. Let me ask you, what is your mindset for this new season? How do you feel about this 2025 season?
Well, I feel great. The guys are awesome to work with. It's really been a fun camp working with these guys. Really love their effort and attention to detail. So I'm just hoping for a stronger, better year, and hopefully we could start, fast with the good positive play on Saturday.
Okay, and the second one, do you have a quote, some kind like a mantra this year with the team, with the players? Do you use this kind of stuff like a quote for the year?
No, that's really never been my style. I'm not much on a quote for an entire year. We're just trying to get better every day.
Okay, perfect, Coach. And do you remember the 2000 year with Oklahoma? We are 25 years ago of that national championship with the Sooners.
Oh, I remember it well, for sure. I'm not that old. It hasn't been that long that I forgot winning the national championship and being undefeated.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Gracias. Have a great day.
Gracias.
Anybody else have questions?
Yes, I have one.
Okay.
Hey, Coach, how are you? Eric Murphy with the Bottom Line.
I'm doing great, Eric. Thank you.
Hey, just a quick question for you. We've had the chance to play golf with Chuck Long, and I feel like I know him pretty well. Can you talk a little bit about the dynamic between you and Chuck and kind of how game days operate when it comes to the offense? Are you in his ear, or is it Chuck's game?
No, it's Chuck's game, and no, the dynamic with Chuck and I, we've been great friends since we played together back at Iowa in 1981. So and on, he worked on my staff for a long time as my quarterback coach, and then offensive coordinator, and then he became the head coach at San Diego State. So he left, but we've always remained friends and close. I've always told my offensive coordinators, I've never been an offensive coach. I know I like the style of what we do, so I'm involved in the kind of style that we're going to play. But I always had a rule that don't listen to me on game day. If I have a suggestion, ignore it.
In talking with him, he talked about his freshman year. I believe you were a junior that year, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, he told us the story about, I'm coming into Iowa as a freshman, and I see this guy as a junior, and he just stuck out to me right away as a leader. And he goes, there was no messing with Bob Stoops at that time.
Well, I was fortunate to be on some great teams there and with Chuck. In fact, they had not been to a bowl game in 20 years. And that year, 81, my junior year, we go to the Rose Bowl. And then the next year, win the Peach Bowl. So we had kind of started something there. But Chuck was a part of it and a lot of other guys. And but I was lucky to be there at the time. I had an incredible time and loved it.
Well, thanks, Coach. Good luck this weekend.
Oh, all right. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.